One drink was all it took to turn a friendship into a nightmare, and by the time anyone realized what was happening, two men were fighting for their lives. Victor sat across from his best friend, David, holding a drink. He knew something was wrong. His girlfriend, Stephanie, was supposed to be there, but she hadn't arrived yet. Then David looked at Victor and asked what he had just swallowed. Victor's expression changed. David had been involved with Stephanie, and Victor had discovered the betrayal. David apologized, but Victor's anger was stronger than his friendship. Then David grabbed his stomach. He struggled to breathe and begged Victor for help. Victor stared at him, convinced David deserved the pain he was feeling. But seconds later, Victor himself began feeling sick. Stephanie rushed over and found both men in trouble. David admitted he regretted what he had done, while Victor could barely stay conscious. Stephanie called for emergency help. At the hospital, Victor's father waited anxiously for news. Victor was his only son, and after losing his wife, he had built his life around him. A nurse came out with good news. Both young men were alive. Doctors had treated them in time, and they were now out of danger. When Victor's father saw his son, the relief on his face was overwhelming. Victor apologized for putting him through such a terrifying night and promised it would never happen again. But there was still one conversation left. Victor asked his father to wait in the car, then turned toward David and Stephanie. David expected anger. Instead, Victor thanked him for one thing: opening his eyes. Victor had finally seen Stephanie for who she was, and he knew he couldn't continue the relationship. Stephanie begged him to listen. She claimed she had been drunk and didn't know what she was doing. Victor shook his head. Being drunk didn't erase the betrayal. He told David that if he wanted to report what happened, Victor would accept the consequences. But David refused. He said the experience had taught him a painful lesson about alcohol and about losing a friendship that once mattered. Victor agreed, then he walked away. Stephanie followed him, crying and begging for another chance. Victor stopped her. He told her to leave because she had already caused enough damage. Stephanie broke down, admitting that her actions had cost her the man who truly loved her. And just like that, the betrayal that nearly destroyed Victor became the moment